what's happening? The Hop Master coming at you from the man cave with another beer review. Before I get into this one, big shout out to Brian and Timmy Jimmy. They hooked me up with a bunch of stuff. This is one of those cans. This is Seeing Stars Double IPA, 10% ABV, brewed and canned by Solace Brewing Company, Sterling, VA. So look at that can for you. Pretty cool, pretty out there. Looks like Star Trek meets Star Wars meets just looking through a telescope. So on the front of the can it says it's brewed with Galaxy, Comet, and Falconer Flight hops, which I thought was really cool and just coincidental because when the Hop Master used to do extract brewing kits, he once did a kit that was based on Falconer's Flight IPA. It was straight Falconer's Flight, West Coast style. Very good. So I'm very interested to see what's going on with this beer. So without further ado, let's get right into it. God, I love that sound. So I'm looking at the color already. Could tell that this is probably going to have some malty base to it, but it's got a nice, dark, rich, golden, just like golden haze. There's no other way to put it. A little bit of egg yolk color, 2-finger head retention, beautiful. For the smell, shall we? So I'm getting a little bit of tropical fruit on the nose. I haven't been able to pinpoint exactly what it is yet. I do smell a little bit of malt in there, so this probably has somewhat of a malty base. So let's go in for the taste, shall we? Wow. So this is different from any beer I've had before. I'm going to do my best to describe this. It's very crisp, very refreshing. So refreshing, it's like when you jump in the swimming pool after a long day, but in the evening. You're getting a nice, clean, refreshing, mild bitterness. And I'm getting different fruit on the nose. A little bit of pineapple, a lot of grapefruit on the taste. As well as like a very light sweetness that like offsets the bitterness. I'm not sure what that is. Not sweetness like a lactose sweetness, just something that cuts it a little bit. It's very good. I actually think I'm getting a little melon on the nose as well. But you get your melon, pineapple, and malt. It's a malty, nice maltiness. Not overpowering on the malt. So they didn't use just malt. They split it up very well, so it's not like you're drinking like a heavy malt bomb and you're like, ugh. Very well done. This is a very delicious and tasting beer. And this is a 10%er. This is drinking like an 8 at least, maybe a little bit lower. This is a wonderful beer. And I love the label. The label is, once again, the label to me is badass. I love it. Love the color choice. First beer I've had from them, and hopefully it won't be the last. I'm gonna have to check these guys out. In my book, just because of the drinkability, how smooth it is for what it is, to me, this is a 450 out of 5. I'm sorry. And I usually don't go as high with the malty beers, but this one is done so well, and it's so well balanced that it deserves it. So to me, this is a 4.5 out of 5. Outstanding. This has been a Hop Master beer review. This is the Hop Master saying keep on hopping, because because I know I will.